My name is Faith, and I have some stories to tell. I'm a Boxer Bulldog mix. My mom and dad met me while I was being cared for at the Best Friends Animal Society in Utah and decided they wanted to adopt me. Now, I live in Muncie, Indiana, with Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary founders Pamela and Mike. In fact, I'm the ambassador for Grateful Rescue. It's a pretty sweet life. Sometimes I help my dad at the office, while other times I just demand attention from my mom. Tonight, we want you to gather around and listen to fun, interesting stories. We call it Faith's Book Nook. Each week, we pick a local celebrity or special person in the community to read a children's book that has an animal theme. We live stream it here each week. To be honest, I'm not sure what a live stream means. Anyways, make sure you're in your comfy chair because we're about to listen to a great story together at Faith's Book Nook.
Hello.
We have KJ the Kitty's correspondent on the upper right, Pamela with Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary. And Pamela, we have a real ice queen joining us tonight, don't we?
I know, we're so honored. Hello, Ice Queen. If I was standing, I would curtsy. And this is Cooper, by the way.
Well, it's so nice to meet you, Cooper. I hope that you're having the most wonderful day today.
Yes, thank you.
Well, is it a little chilly in your kingdom today?
It is. It is a little bit.
Good. I hope that you all caught the chill I sent your way. I didn't let you know just quite yet.
So tell us about your business. You have this is something that people can take advantage of, Ashley, or Ice Queen. Tell us about Once Upon a Princess and how people can see you in person.
Well, we have a lot of friends here at Once Upon a Princess. Of course, there's myself, and all of the princess friends can join the kingdom. We travel all around and we do birthday celebrations, coronations, and sometimes we even get to visit for charity events, much like that at Graceful Rescue. That's actually how I met Pamela. So if you'd like, you can invite maybe the Glass Slipper Princess, or we've got some heroes too, maybe a fairy or even a villain. So we've got lots of fun friends that you can meet. If you head on over to the link down below, you can check out all of the amazing offerings that our friends offer.
Oh, that's awesome. And when's the last time that you've been to Disney?
Oh, well, that's where the kingdom is. It's been quite a while, but visited a few weeks ago, and it was still a little warm. Hopefully I can send a good chill down that way.
Awesome. Well, you picked a good night to join us on the Book Nook because we are going to celebrate our top 3 books that we have read. What If We Were All the Same? I'll Lend You My Daddy, and So Many Cats. And speaking of so many cats, you have a lot of cats over there, KJ.
I do. Everybody is excited to see the Ice Queen, including little Johnny Storm here, our rescue from Grateful Rescue.
Oh, my baby.
I know. He's getting so big, Pamela, and we're so excited to be here for story time and to see and share some of the amazing items that are going on in the auction right now. It's so incredible. Yes. You've done such a great job.
Thank you. We've been working on it for close to a year now. We had it originally scheduled in February, and with the delay from COVID, it gave us some extra time to grab some more items. So, and we're so honored to have Patty offering a package. She's offering a up close experience with Pet Pals. And you can go on the show for a good, 4 or 5 hours, Jason?
Yeah.
And be a guest as a pet pal with Patty.
Yeah, so you get to bring your pet on and have them the feature of the show, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's to me, that's a priceless item.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's also a magical meet and greet with the Ice Queen.
Yes, yes.
That's what we really want to make sure that, because I don't want to make the Ice Queen mad. That would not be a good thing. So tell us what they would get with this.
So for this, you would get 1 hour, and I will come and visit you. We will sing songs together and maybe play some games, do some beautiful glitter art on your hand or your cheek, and just really spend some quality time together. And maybe we could even bring you a special dress. You'll just have to let us know. We're so excited to get to celebrate with whoever wins. So hopefully it'll be soon and we can celebrate.
That's
And we
awesome.
have had the honor of having Once Upon a Princess to some of our events, and it is top notch, first class.
That's great. So you can go to gratefulrescue.org now to sign up for that auction and bid on one of those experiences or an item. So that's awesome.
Are you mad?
And who do you have there, Pamela? Tell us about
Well,
who you have there.
this is Cooper. This is my baby. And he was given to us and adopted a couple times. But you know how they say that they choose you. Cooper chose me because he kept coming back. and right now he's mad because we also have a new Shih Tzu that is up for adoption, and Cooper's aggravated because she's trying to get on my lap. But and that would be this one.
Oh, we got a shot.
This is baby, and I encourage you to fill out an application ahead of time, because this little girl's not even going to go on our website because we have plenty of approved adopters that have been looking for a Shih Tzu, and so she'll be ready to go home tomorrow.
Wow.
She's got a new family coming tomorrow. She's a real sweetie, aren't you?
Oh,
Yeah, she's good, but Cooper doesn't like to share. So, so if you heard a little tit for tat, that was Cooper saying, "Get away from my mama."
Well, we have 3 book readings tonight, and the first we want to start with is Daniel Taylor reading the book "I'll Lend You My Daddy." And Pamela, tell us a little about Daniel. You know Daniel pretty well, don't you?
I have known Daniel since he was 5 years old. He is the son of one of my best friends, my dearest friends, Kelly. And he just got promoted to Master Sergeant in the Air Force. So that just happened since the last book reading, I think the day of or something like that. So, and he's got 2 wonderful children, and they are so adorable in this reading. And I think they have their little black cat with them in this reading as well.
I think they do. So we're going to take a look at one of our top 3 storytellings. This is "I'll Lend You My Daddy."
Aren't you proud of your father? He's a hero, you know, right?
Your father.
I'm your father.
Your daddy.
Yep. So the book that we're going to be reading today is called "I'll Lend You My Daddy."
Daddy.
So it's about kids and having their father deployed through the service. It's written by Becky King. So we can go ahead and start.
Yeah.
Okay. So it starts off.
Wow.
"I'll lend you my daddy. He works for us all. He keeps the world safe and answers our call." See those?
Yeah.
Let's go to the next page.
You're playing.
"I'll lend you my daddy. He serves us, you see. He's going away, but he'll come back to me. I'll lend you my daddy. He's ready to go. I'll try to be brave, but I'll sure miss him so." Do you remember when daddy has to leave?
Yeah.
Yes, that's fun, huh?
Yeah.
"I'll lend you my daddy. It's hard the first night. Dinner without him just doesn't feel right. I'll lend you my daddy. My mom reminds me, daddy must help so our land can be free." So you're eating dinner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. "I'll lend you my daddy. There's a lot that I do. There's soccer, gymnastics. He's missing this too. Are they doing a play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at this kid, he's sleeping with him.
He's sleeping with him. Yep.
Yeah.
"I'll lend you my daddy. It seems like so long since he's read me a story or sung me a song. I'll lend you my daddy. My birthday is here. I'm still a bit sad. My father's not near." So he didn't get to be there for her birthday.
Who?
The little
Dad?
girl. Yeah, the daddy didn't. "I'll lend you my daddy. I'm feeling so blue. Mommy comes up with something to do. Is that what Mommy does when Daddy's what? Yeah. I'll lend you my daddy. I know what to make. I'll send him a package and some of the cake. Ooh.
Oh, that was yummy.
It does look yummy.
Is it Slinky starting to do that?
I'll lend you my daddy. His gift is complete. A letter, some drawings, and Dad's favorite treat. See that cake?
Oh, wait, where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, that looks yummy.
Yeah. I'll lend you my daddy. I wave happily. He adores all the goodies and pictures of me.
Wait.
I look like Daddy's bunk, huh? Remember?
Yeah, but is he in jail?
No, he's deployed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It looks like Daddy's in jail.
I'll lend you my daddy. He hung what I drew. It reminds him of home. He's missing me too. That's because I miss you guys when I'm gone, huh?
Look at
Yeah.
Look at her sneaking up to his cake.
Yeah. I'll lend you my daddy. Although we're apart, we're always a family close to his heart.
Yeah, but he always comes back at night.
Mhm. I'll lend you my daddy. I marked off each day. It won't be that long till he's on his way.
Yeah.
So he's coming home
1, 2,
soon.
3, 4.
I'll lend you my daddy with markers and glue. I'll make a great banner in red, white, and blue.
That's
Just like the flag, huh? Yeah? I'll lend you my daddy. I'll cheer for him proud. When he arrives, I'll stick out from the crowd.
Oh.
I'll
Oh,
lend you
like
my
that.
daddy. I'm lucky, you see. All of his bravery has passed down to me. See that
What?
dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing this. Oh, look.
Yeah.
They're saying hi to each other.
I'll lend you my daddy. My heart's beating fast. I jump in his arms.
And I will be.
I hug him at last.
That's like a sentence.
I'll lend you my daddy by air, land, or sea. He's a true superhero who protects you and me.
Me. You protect us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll lend you my daddy. I'm sure you'll agree. Now that he's home, he belongs just to me.
And to me.
And to you. Yeah.
That's the end.
The end.
Ooh.
Oh,
that was a great
adorable.
It made it special, definitely.
Who's my
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
In just a minute, we're going to
know.
do a book about cats. But speaking of cats, Pamela, we have a couple of items in the auction that are perfect for cat lovers. So if you go to gratefulrescue.org and go to the Sit Stay Shop auction, we have looks like Crazy for Kittens. We have a Garfield, kind of a combination of books and puzzles. We have a Cozy Kitty cottage set. Tell us about this perfectly preppy blouse.
It's so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really nice blouse. It's got 3 kittens poking up from it, with their cute little mischievous faces, and it's just gorgeous. So it is petite. It's a very small petite, for a probably a 4 to 6 size.
What you're
Yeah.
saying, Pamela, is it was meant for me and I should bid on it.
That's right, because although I wear small at times, I ordered that and I'm like, ooh, this isn't going to fit me. So it's never been worn. It's brand new and it's gorgeous. So I wish I could wear it, but I can't. So I'll find somebody else that can wear that and look gorgeous in it, like you, KJ.
I may be bidding on it. Don't outbid
good.
me if you're watching.
Yeah. So speaking of cats,
It is beautiful.
it is. It's not, and there are many items for cat lovers and dog lovers at the Sit Stay Shop auction. If you go to gratefulrescue.org, you can take a look at those items, bid, and you can bid through November 23rd on all of those items. So that's great.
Yes.
And speaking of cats, we have another book reading, our second most popular book reading. We are going to take you inside Cat's Haven, which is a cat shelter in Indianapolis.
Oh, I
And
love this one.
Cheers is reading a book. So we're going to enjoy a book called So Many Cats.
Hi, I'm Dave Malloy, a volunteer at Cats Haven, and this is Abe, and this is Carson. Cats Haven's mission is to provide a home and shelter for cats who otherwise wouldn't have a home or shelter. And Cats Haven's been doing it for about 25 years, and I've been a volunteer here for about 20 years. So tonight we are going to read So Many Cats by Beatrice Schenk de Regnier, illustrated by Ellen Weiss. We have sister cats and brother cats, father cats and mother cats. How come we have a dozen cats? Here's how. We had a cat, an only cat. She was a sad and lonely cat. So when a very hungry cat came making a great din, meowing, mewing, scratching at our door, we thought, this could be the very cat to make our cat a happy cat. So we let her in, little knowing we were getting more than we had bargained for. Next morning we found that now this other cat had turned into a mother cat. So instead of 2 cats, we had 4. No! 5. 3 little kittens, very much alive. Fluffy and Muffy and Smoke, plus Tammy, their mammy, and Poke. Once our only, now no longer lonely cat. Then a neighbor moving to another city came to chat, she said, and say goodbye. She brought her cat. She said that her cat's name was Kitty. And then she began to cry. The cat was good as gold, she said. But the cat was very old, she said. She couldn't take the cat along. Then, about to cry again, she quickly said goodbye again and left. And we said, so long. Then we counted our cats to see how many cats we now had. A very old cat named Kitty, Fluffy and Muffy and Smoke, plus Tammy, their mammy, and Poke. Did you count 6? So did we. That's not too bad now. Last month, my little brother Matt brought home such an ugly cat. A chewed up ear, one eye blind. He was so dear, we didn't mind his looks, but it would be a pity if he knew he was ugly. So we named him Pretty. My sister Lee that very day took a bus ride all the way into the city. And that night my sister Lee came home with not 1 cat, but 3. 3 frumpy, fleazy, skidny, sleazy city cats. Now, of course, they would be getting lots of love, lots of petting, and feeding. That was all those cats were needing to change from skinny city cats to 3 plump and pretty cats. Have I named 9 cats or 10? I think we'd better count cats again. There are my sister's cats, Jenny and Penny and Bloke, Matt's ugly cat named Pretty, a very old cat named Kitty, Fluffy and Muffy and Smoke, plus Tammy, their mammy, and Poke. Is that 10? You're sure? Well then, there must be more, 2 more, cats not yet accounted for. Ah, here they are. They followed me home from the grocery store. Dawn and night. Night's black. Dawn's white. Do you think we could count cats again? What? Again? Yes, I think we should. Count cats again. Just once more, as we did before. And then we're through for good. All right. There's Dawn. There's Night. There's my sister's cats. Jenny and Penny and Bloke. Matt's ugly cat named Pretty. A very old cat named Kitty. Fluffy and Muffy and Smoke. Plus Tammy, their mammy, and Poke. Poke. Once our only, now no longer lonely cat. 12 cats. That's enough cats. I adore cats. But I don't want more cats. Is that clear? What's that I hear? A strange meow. Don't look now. Outside the window. Oh! What a dear little cat. Ah. So many cats. Thank you very much for joining us for our reading of So Many Cats. There's Abe. The easiest thing is to go to catshaven.org, www.catshaven.org. That's our website, and it's got information for volunteering, or if you'd like to donate supplies or food. All the cats would love it. The cats love company. They like particularly for you to come and sit and socialize with them. It helps the cats become adoptable, and honestly, it helps people. So it's good for everybody. I do it because I have always stood with the underdog, or in this case, the undercat. So cats are very often left behind, and I feel like somebody should do something, and I thought I was somebody.
Nice
Oh, I
work.
love that. I
Good
love
story.
that. What
And
a wonderful place.
I heard talking with the Ice Queen a little bit earlier that she's got a couple cats.
Oh, is that
We
right?
do. We have a couple of cats that love to roam around the kingdom. One is named Toulouse, and he's a big fat white cat. And then the other is Night Fury, and Night Fury is quite the love bug. She does adore to be cuddled, though Toulouse does have sometimes an attitude. But if he's in the right mood, he'll give you lots of kisses and he'll snuggle.
Oh, that's
Aw.
sweet.
Oh, that's great.
Cats Haven is such a wonderful organization. And you can tell Dave loves those kitties so much.
And they love
And-
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so wonderful. They take in all these unadoptables and cats with disabilities, and those cats act like they're just so happy, so loved. I love that place. Good
It's
job,
a-
Barb.
It's its own little magical kingdom to go
It
there
is.
and see how loved those cats are when they were all in situations where they weren't going to have another chance, and now they do with amazing people like Dave and Barb. It's a
Yes.
great organization to support.
It is. It is. Wonderful.
great. Let's check in with the auction one more time. In addition to all of the items, Pamela, that you've assembled, tell us about the bountiful baskets that you have.
Oh my goodness, we have so many bountiful full baskets. It's a
He's done that
tongue
twice,
tie. We have things with, we have a few that are for little divas with lots of earrings and jewelry and glittery things. And we have great packages for moms. We have like Pamper Me packages with spa items, face masks, and bath bombs, all the beauty stuff when mom needs to be pampered a little bit. We also have a men's package called It's a Man's World. And that's got a big old double hammock and a great big coffee cup and manly things like tools and stuff. I know there's women out there too. I know, but there's not a lot of attention to men on things like this. But yeah, that's a really manly package. So
Great.
so yeah.
And you can go to gratefulrescue.org and register for the auction. You can bid right now, hundreds of items, and some of the prices are starting to go up as more people bid on them. And the auction ends November 23rd. So
Yep,
that's great.
we have
So
some
our
great
final-
memorabilia. Oops, sorry.
I'm sorry. I was going to say we have saved our best story for last. Jacob and Zayden are going to read a special book. Tell us about Jacob and Zayden, Pamela.
Jacob is my grandson who lives with us, and he is 10 years old. Sorry, and Zayden is his best friend, and they enjoy friendship together. And they were talking about what if everybody were the same? It would be a really weird world. And so we found a book about diversity and brought them together and shared it with everyone, and it's really quite beautiful.
All right. So this is one of our top 3 books. Here is Jacob and Zayden reading tonight.
Hi, my name is Jacob,
Hi, my name is Zayden, and this is Faith.
and it's time to read a book.
What if everything were exactly the same? Our houses, our cars, and even the stars. What if our food were all the same? No meats, no sweets. Just beets. Animals aren't all the same, giving them each quite a unique name. Some are big and some are small, and some have feathers or no fur at all. Some have 2 legs for legs, or none, but their differences help make the world more fun. People come in different shapes and sizes, and that's what makes us full of many surprises. We can have short hair, long hair, or no hair at all. Some could be really short while others are really tall. We can be friends with all types of people and see the amazing things each of us brings. Everyone is unique in more ways than one, and that's what makes everything very fun. Different is good, different is exciting. Anything else would be uninviting. We come in different lengths and also have different abilities and strengths. Some take a hike and like to bike, while some couldn't use their legs and use a walking aid. They can still play, and new friends can be made. I'm so sloppy. Even though we may have different hair, eyes, and skin, we can all be friends and change how things have been. Different can be wonderful and even quite colorful. Different is certainly beautiful. Anything else would be unsuitable. If we are all the same, don't you think it'd be lame? You may be different from those around you, but remember this fact, that is simple and true. Your beautiful face can't be replaced, and our differences should be embraced.
What are some amazing differences that can be found in you? This is what this book means to me. I think other people can be different in many different ways.
And I think that it is okay for everyone to be different.
Faith's different, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a whole dog with slobbers all over your hand.
We want to know what makes you different.
Type it in the comments below.
Good job. That's great.
We couldn't
great.
get Faith to stay on the couch, so Zayden had a handful of treats, and that's what kept her there. I think it was driving him crazy because she was slobbering all over his hand. But hey, it worked. She stayed there.
Yeah, that's great. For those just joining us, Ice Queen on the lower left, tell us about Once Upon a Princess. We're so glad to have you, and tell us how people can hire you and your staff to kind of help brighten days. Tell us about that.
Well, we have a large team of princesses that all get together, and we can come out and do birthday parties and celebrate with you. Or if you're having a big event, we would love to be there. We also can do virtual things through the Magic Mirror, of course. And we can sing songs and tell stories, play games. It's really quite a magical experience. And you have myself and my sister, of course, or lots of different princess friends, the Glass Slipper Princess, the heroes, fairies, villains. We've got just about anybody you can imagine that would be really available to come and celebrate with you, and very excited. So you can check us out at ouapindiana.com and see who all of our friends are that live in our kingdom. And maybe one of these days we can come out and celebrate something special with you.
That's great. That's awesome.
And
And
thank you so much for joining us. You're so beautiful. We really appreciate you.
I'm so happy that I
What
could
an
be
honor
here.
to have you tonight.
I
And you,
know.
Miss KJ.
I'm honored to be with you all.
Well, yes. I mean, we're in the presence of the Ice Queen. I wasn't going to miss this.
I know, right?
And just a reminder, you can bid on an item of an experience with the Ice Queen and some of the other characters. Go to gratefulrescue.org. The Sit, Stay, Shop auction continues through November 23rd. So a couple of comments from our people watching us live. Hope is, I think Faith is what I meant is so sloppy. Must wonder what it was like to read a book while that dog was slobbering on you. So Beverly said she loves all the cats. Joseph was really happy to see Cooper tonight, and as were we. So that's awesome. So thanks everyone for commenting. And believe it or not, we've been on the air for about 35 minutes. So the half hour has
wow. Time flies.
Yes. So awesome. Well, just make sure we go to gratefulrescue.org, and we are going to do this next week at 7:30. But make sure you go to the Sit, Stay, Shop auction. Any final words, Pamela, about your favorite item in the auction?
Well, we do have the memorabilia that's really hot. We've got the Superstars of Rock guitar that's signed by many legends of the fret. And we have a Rolling Stones guitar that's really, really quite impressive. So that's getting a lot of attention. And it's and there's a Beatles Abbey Road commemorative.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry. That wasn't me. But it's signed by Ringo and Paul, and it is huge. It's just gorgeous and stunning. These things, as nice as they look, on the computer. You should see them in person. They're amazing. So,
Oh my goodness. So are you surrounded by all of this amazing stuff right now, Pamela?
yes, my home looks like a warehouse right now. If I didn't have this behind me, you would not believe what's behind the curtain wall.
What's behind
But
the
it's
curtain?
wonderful, and all the donors have been so wonderful. I think I was sharing last week that I step out on my porch and I'll just find things. People just come by and drop things by, and so many nice things. So thank you all so much for all your support. I know that it's going to bring in a lot of money to help these animals, and you have no idea how much we appreciate it.
That's great.
And you,
All right.
Patty, if you're watching, the experience Patty's offering is amazing, and we appreciate you all so much.
Perfect. All right, the Ice Queen has to go to bed, I'd imagine. Early bedtime.
So does the kitty correspondent.
I promise to play charades tonight.
Perfect. All right, on that happy note, let's wave bye and thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you next week on the Book Nook. So have a good night.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
all.
Good night, guys.
Bye.